Hey everyone, loving this scene right here. Oh my gosh, I love Christmas time. It is just so fabulous for me. But anyway, not here to talk about Christmas. I'm here to give you an accountability update on my GOLO life journey. So let's flip this camera around and start talking. Okay, guys, accountability update. So we're going to go to the book. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this planner has truly helped me to stay focused and in line, but not as much as the app. All right, so we're gonna start at the beginning here. Um, you know what? I never did fill this out, so I'm gonna make sure I fill that out. Decorate it, do some brush lettering. Okay, so as you can see, my handwriting is sloppy because I'm rushing when I do this, but I have been faithfully logging what I have been eating, and I was counting the calories, but I'm no longer going to do that. I just want to jot down what I ate, but my real source, guys, is the app, my Fitness Pal app. And I'm using the free version, and I set the calories at what they're supposed to be each day. And I log my exercise, which it really is probably not a good idea, but because I'm not going to be burning as many calories as it says I'm going to be burning. So anyway, so the Fitness Pal has really, guys, helped me with accountability. I'm very aware of what I eat now. I just don't pop stuff in my mouth thinking that, oh, it's no big deal. Let me tell you a really good story. And of course, it's true. How do you feel about baked chicken legs, drumsticks, no skin on them? How do you feel about eating that when you're on a clean diet? How do you feel about eating a chicken thigh? Now, I'm not talking about a fatty chicken thigh. I'm talking about a chicken thigh that's quality, and it's not all fatty, and it's well cooked, and it's skinless, and blah blah blah. How do you feel about eating that with your veggies? Let's say with your seasoned veggies that come out of a can, like we'll say seasoned collard greens or kale. You think that by eating this, you're doing good. You've got skinless baked chicken, even though it's dark meat, and you have kale, not French fries, right? You think you're doing good. Honey, let me tell you guys, don't do it. It is 300 calories for a chicken thigh. I can't remember if it was one or two, but 300 calories, even for two chicken drumsticks, excuse me. And then 160 calories for 1 cup of collard greens or kale that come in a can that's seasoned, like Glory or Miss Gloria or something like that. Not to mention this amount of sodium and all that stuff, but the calorie count is so ridiculously high. So let's just say, for the sake of me being incorrect, say it's two drumsticks, skinless and baked, that are 300 calories total, and these are medium size. And then 1 cup of greens is 160. That is almost 500 calories right there. That's 460 calories right there. That is on nothing but veggies and chicken. That was an eye opener for me. And I decided from that point on, you know, you're not helping yourself by eating dark meat. You're not helping yourself by eating collard greens or kale from a can. because you're trying to find it's an easier way. Like, hey, honey, can you pick up some kale? Well, I don't see any organic kale at the store right now. All right, I'm just going to pick up a can. And my husband has a habit of doing that. Canned cabbage. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. It's so much easier and better than having to cook it yourself. Well, guys, I'm telling you, I will never do that again. It is strictly baked chicken breast, no skin. And it is, if I'm going to eat canned veg spinach or canned kale, which is, I do not recommend. It should be organic and, frozen, at least frozen. I'm going to eat it with no seasoning on it, because I looked on the can, and if I eat a can of collard greens or kale or spinach with no seasoning on it, it's just the veggie and that's it, in water, whatever. It's like 15 calories for a cup or something like that. And if I had just ate a breast and ate unseasoned kale, collards, or spinach, it would have saved me so many calories. So with that being said, I just want to let you guys know that sometimes you may look at it and say, oh, that's healthy. It's a better alternative, but it's still not a good move. And so I have learned a lot by this MyFitnessPal app, where you log in everything that you eat. It's insane. It really wakens you up and makes you alert. So I've been logging that in, and if we go back here, my husband is now on GOLO because he saw the difference in me, my energy level, my sleeping patterns, just my overall health has improved. And so he's now taking GOLO as well. He has his bottle and I got my bottle. So that's great news. But as far as me logging in, these are all of my logs which started week 1. I was 176 and a half pounds when I had started, and I went down to 176. This week I didn't weigh myself, but I'm logging in my emotions. I'm logging in what I'm going through that week and what victories I had and blah, blah, blah. And then here I went down to 175.5. And here I'm back up to 176. I didn't weigh myself that week. Now I'm 177. Stuck at 177. Didn't weigh in. I didn't weigh in. Then I'm here again I'm at 176 and a half. 178. Didn't weigh myself. 178 again. 178 again. 179. 179. So now I'm right here where I need to log in. And I'm going to log it in with you guys. We're going to do this together. My weight today is 176. And when I got on the scale the first time, it said 176. When I got on the scale the second time, it said 175 point, like I would say, like 175.70 something. I mean, it was like almost at 176, but I just said, nope, I'm not going to do that. It's 176, whatever it's closest to, that's where it is. So I'm going to write in my journal for, that is so dumb, guys. I know y'all probably saw that and was like, she's writing on the cover. Well, no wonder it wasn't writing right. All right, so there we go. So I will get something to wipe that off. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm going to log in my feelings and my emotions for this day, for how that week went. But yeah, so I'm back down to 179. Now I'm down to 176. So things are paying off. It's very, very slow. It's very, very hard. And this week is even less calories that I'm allowed to have than the week before. So I hope that this helped you guys to be encouraged. I have chicken breast in the oven as we speak, and I am going to open up a can. Yes, I'm sorry. I do have organic kale in the freezer, but I have a can of spinach that is so low in calorie. And I'm going to open that up and microwave it, and I have some organic sweet potatoes that I'm going to eat with it. And that is what my dinner is going to look like. I need a salad. I ran out of salad, so I'm going to eat a salad. But breakfast is going to be, now this is after a 12-hour fast, and then breakfast is going to be like bacon, thin strip of, bacon and eggs, 3 eggs. But this is what I do. I have 1 whole egg, organic, all that good stuff, and then 2 egg whites, and then I scramble them together. 1 strip of Hormel Black Label bacon. 1 slice is 40 calories. So I eat that 1 slice. It's the least of the greasy. It's like a better cut, if you ask me. So I eat 1 of that. And then 1 slice, if I want bread, 1 slice of my keto bread. And then I pour a little bit of sugar-free Aunt Jemima syrup on it. And that replaces jelly, or jam rather. And then I'll eat that, and then I'll have my Metamucil inside of a protein shake. So my first meal is going to be hearty, and that's going to get me through so that I don't have to have a snack, an AM snack, or whatever you want to call it. And so that is how that is going to go for today. Lunch is pretty much the same every day. Well, pretty much. And that is always either a sun-dried tomato tuna sandwich that I make with organic mayo. And I put just a little bit of organic mayo in and mix it up with the tuna with a lot of onions and celery and olive oil, organic olive oil. And I mix it all in together and stir it up. It is so good with dried or crushed red pepper and smoked paprika. Not regular paprika, guys, smoked paprika. And I put it on my keto bread, toast it, put it on my keto bread, and I put a half a slice of, I think it's voila. It's vegan cheese. And I put cheddar or pepper jack or Gouda, smoked Gouda, and I put a half a slice on there. And that sandwich is good to go. And I eat it with wedding soup. But I ran out of wedding soup, so I had to use Progresso wedding soup based on the calories, of course. And I just add spinach or kale or collards to it. So that way I can get more greens in without having to sacrifice a lot of calories. So like right now, I don't have any more Panera Bread wedding soup, which is the best, which I highly recommend. I have Progresso. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the canned spinach to that, like a half a cup or a cup or whatever, and just really fill up on clean veggies, veggies that don't have the seasoning and all the other crap added to it that causes me to increase on calories. So that's what I'm going to do for today. That's today's plan. And popcorn is going to be organic white popcorn that I'm going to air pop. And I use a popcorn seasoning that is organic, and I will show it to you. This right here is our little popcorn section because we eat popcorn every day almost. And I love this. This is not high in sodium, in my opinion. It's compared to others. I mean, look at that. 125 milligrams. But all the ingredients in here, this is so good. It tastes just like white cheddar, and it is not salty. Now, this one, I do not recommend. This is the one that my husband uses. That's why it feels greasy. He uses this on everything, but it is so salty. Let's see what 710 grams of sodium. Yeah, I don't like this. It's too salty, you know, and I love pouring this on my popcorn. It is sweet. The combination of coconut oil and olive oil is so good. I love this. I love this, but it's hard to find, and I have a little left. I think I have a couple more bottles stored away, but I use this very, very carefully. And then I also spray this on. I love Bertolli's. I don't know how high quality or low quality it is, but this is what I use for spraying my frying pan. This is what I use to put on popcorn because the taste is so rich. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, that is it for now, guys. Let me take y'all back on over. And again, my GOLO is good. My water bottle, hanging in there, guys. Hanging in there. So I just wanted to give my accountability. I'm down 176 pounds. Last weigh-in, I had went up to 179. I don't know if this is because I had to go to the bathroom. I don't know if it was water. I don't know if it was inflammation. I don't know if it was fat. I just don't know. But I know that when I got on the scale today, it was 176. And that gives me hope. And I thank and praise God for little blessings. Because if I keep on getting these little blessings and if I keep on moving in the right direction, it's just going to motivate me to stay on the right direction. And maybe by November of next year, I can be down to 125 pounds. Who knows? You know, I've accepted reality, guys, that I'm not going to look the way that I looked when I was 40. You know, I'd pay cash money to just wake up, guys, and just look like I did when I was 40. But it's not going to happen, especially at least without extremely hard work, you know. And it certainly won't happen overnight. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you all know, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, if it's a plateau, if it's whatever it is, please don't give up. Because I cannot tell you how many times I wanted to give up, how many times I just felt like it's not going to happen, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I can't just stop, because if I quit, then I will never succeed. If I quit, I will never know if I could have succeeded. You know, and you know, it's rough. It is a hard struggle, but I'm learning my lessons day by day. And I just want to encourage you that no matter how bad it looks, please keep moving forward. Please keep trying. Please don't give up on yourself. And as Kalani would say, love yourself. Show yourself love by treating yourself right. You know, you think you're treating yourself because you went and got a burger because you had a stressful day, but you're not showing yourself love. If you go get a salad, then you're treating yourself with love. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy how we got it backwards? But that's how we were raised. That's what it is, you know? I'm not lying to you guys. All right, so I could go on with plenty of stories about how bad food is such a great reward for a bad day, and bad food is such a great reward when you're celebrating. It's always a reason to eat bad food. Always a reason to eat bad food. You know, it is what it is. And you just can't grasp how some people can just be vegans, or vegetarians rather, and be thin and just stay thin. And years later, they still look the same because they're eating the same, you know. And here you didn't gain 10, 20 pounds, 50 pounds or whatever, you know, and it's just like, wow, you know, it's like, wow. All right, guys. See y'all later. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for sticking with me. I know that my accountability videos are like monthly, but I'm hanging in there. Stay with me, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.